Good morning. Good morning. We are still working on our spooky lady. I'll be doing that today, doing the inking, which is, as the title says, my favorite part. I'm like happy that you're already here, Lisa. Hello, hello. So I'm just going to get straight into it. I think I opened it up and I was like, oh, that's a bit too much. Is the lines inside the rope could do with some thinning. So let's see what we can do here. Right, everything's on way different layers. That's way too much. Just like a little less. Now, unfortunately, the layer underneath is not fully red, and that's going to be a problem for later. But that's a problem for later, Briar, not me. Maybe I'll leave them alone, but I don't think I will. And this. Not a whole bunch, just enough, you know. Oh, I don't want that all red in so it doesn't look weird. I think that looks a lot better already. I'll do the same thing. What app am I using for the drawings? I am using Ibis Paint from my. It's a phone app. Where's the top row or the bottom row? On. It's a phone app, so I'm using everything on my phone. It's called Ibis Paint X. I really love it. I've been using it for probably almost 10 years. It's very reliable. It's very easy to understand. And it's only when I do stuff like this that it gets slower crashes. So eventually I'll be doing stuff underneath. So like, where is it? Not this one. Is it? No. This one. But yeah, I highly recommend it. It's mostly free, but there are some get rid of ad things you can buy, which I absolutely did. What else needs done? All of this feet stuff is going to be kind of complicated. Then we have hands, which I don't even want to touch right now. I want to work on the face today, I think. So let's go ahead and just start inking the face. And we'll just name this face. Dip ends off. I'll have to check it out. Yeah, like I said, I really, really recommend it. There might be better ones out there, but I have not tried them. This is probably the only one I use, only one I've ever used, and I've always really liked it. I do need to turn symmetry on, don't I? Now, is that the symmetry we want? Yeah, it is. Okay. Even her eyelashes are gonna be part of that elongated diamond shape. Hello, Fluffy Bunny. Welcome. It is really good to see you. How is it going? Sketchy look on the eyes. Something that I enjoy. I mean, not everyone does, but I enjoy the sketchy eyes. And I should absolutely be naming these, and I'm not. So this is upper eyelash. This was the eye crease. And this was side eyelash. Down here. How much of this do I want? How are you? I'm okay. We have a rough past 2 weeks. Hoping this week is better. I am doing exactly the same as you then. I had a absolutely rough past 2 weeks, and I'm hoping this week is going to go much better. I have a feeling it will, so that's up for us. Let's see if we've got. What did I do? Lower eyelash. Fucking it work, no problem. Yeah, I don't know how much I want to do with that. So that might be good for now. Same feeling. Plus, I have therapy today. That's a good thing, though, right? Right? Now for this, because of feelings, I have a feeling that I want to make this round. And by this, I mean her eyeballs. It's not usually the style I go for, but I'm thinking she needs real round eyeballs. Things are looking up. Good. And what I call that? Iris, maybe? And we're going to have this bit, but I feel like it's going to be mostly a coloring thing. But we'll get there eventually. I think actually I want it to be. Am I on the wrong layer? No. And so when I move the eye around, do things, you know? I'm gonna call this shine for now. but you know. I very much appreciate having you guys here, even if you're working. Like, especially that you're working. I think that's very, very sweet. No, I keep doing that and I mean to hit this one. She's getting a lot of the cute. I'm really used to drawing cute things, and she's supposed to be a little bit spooky, but this is getting a lot of cute put in it. It's pretty perfect background noise for me. I'm so glad. I'm so, so glad. Now, we didn't draw her eyebrows, and I have a feeling that she has like those big, chunky ones, right? Like that. See, that suits her, I think. I think that suits her. It's like these weird, chunky eyebrows. I'm going to give them a little bit of weight by making them a bit dark. There we go. I'm going to turn this off. I'll give her a no. Have again. Hold on. Good. Yes. I like it. Does that mean I'm coloring now? I didn't think this far. I guess so. Yeah, so that means what's this one? Oh, that's terrible. Just so I know what it is so I don't keep going. What's this one? Okay. Which is going to be the skin color. That in. Let's go ahead and hide her shoulder. I guess they're going to be pretty far down, aren't they? This one. USB down. There we go. I'm back. So for now, we'll go with this one. And I'm just going to color this whole thing the shadow color and put it underneath. And this becomes a shadow. I know we can't see it, but that's okay. We still need it. So then we want to separate out the hair a lot more, but that's not what I don't particularly feel like that's going to be fun. So I'm going to make I might have to duplicate this soon, but we'll figure it out. Let's go ahead and yeah, we'll make I'm so like, oh, there's too many layers. Eye white. Now, her eye whites, I don't want them to be completely white, honestly. I want them to be kind of weird. But, like, just weird enough. Just weird enough. Not enough to really bother it, you know? It's a little bit too gray. I think it needs more color in it. That looks like just a little bit off, you know? What color was her eye? What did we pick for her eyes? Does she have red eye? Yeah, we gave her red eye. I completely forgot. What other color would it be? Purple? Maybe her regular eyes are purple and then all of her angel eyes are red, but for now I'm going to give her red eye. Go ahead and grab her base red and just fill this all the way in. Don't worry that I'm not mirroring it. It'll turn out in a minute. And then real quick, I'm also going to... This is going to be so much. Iris color. Up here, under the eyelashes, but above all this, we're going to have a upper lid. Now I'm wondering, is she going to be wearing makeup? I didn't plan that far out. But we do want to go Iris to be under the upper lid. Look, now we have like a functional eye. Gotta get that shine under there. There we go. Yeah, I think that works out just fine. I said we're going to avoid it, but then I decided we're not going to avoid it. We're going to piece out this hair because there's way too much going on. So first of all, let's do just the back. She's bald. Bald! I will turn this on for that. I wish I could fill it. It's all right. We'll get there. Am I on the wrong layer? I feel like I am. Yeah, I am. And then we'll piece out pieces of the bangs, put the side bangs on their own layer. Stuff. And I'm going to call that like a cute little bob. That layer is its own thing. We'll make a folder. And we'll bring this down underneath the head. And underneath the ponytail as well. This cute little bob, really. This needs filled in. Oops. Not correct. Also incorrect. There we go. That's better. I don't want that. So we're going to turn this off. But good to know that that looks nice. That looks nice. This needs to be shorter. Or at least kind of do this. Which is also like a fun little Karen bob. And we'll give, again, some more to the ponytail. There. Okay. So that's that. And then I'm going to do all that, and I'm going to turn it off. Because our next bit, then turn it off. That's a hairball. Go back up here, duplicate it again. This time, we're going to isolate side. We don't want this back outline. You're so welcome, Reanimator. I had a great time editing that. I today edited Reanimator's wonderful watercolor painting that they've been doing on stream. I made it look like a 70s photograph. It was a lot of fun. They're a little bit nervous about computer art. I know that they've talked about it before on stream. But it was really nice to be able to lend a hand. Oh, right, I had something for this. I had something for this stream I wanted to use. A new item. Or items. We'll find out. Oh, it's so big. I love it. Oh, I don't want to do that. I want this. Hello? Can I lock you? There we go. Make it a little smaller. And then, oh ho ho. Not done yet. I was very excited to find this. Let's see if this works. A little bit. And move around and the pen comes with me. Very sweet. Okay, that makes me happy. Yeah, I was very happy to find this. Post in the Discord. Yes, please, please, please. So I'm going to include these little air vents, these little anime girl air vents in, oh, uh-oh, you can't see it. There we go. And there are side bangs. I'll rename this to side bang. And go ahead and fill this in. Just got it. Yep. I wonder, here, this is just me in desperation at this point. Fill this, I'll go back here, and then bucket specific layer, side bang. Nope. Never mind. I just gotta do it the hard way. A certain video game beta you want to try out this week. That was something that I was very happy about in Reanimator's astrology chat yesterday. They talked at length about finding a piece of weird art that resonates with you. Going out and searching for strange art that makes you feel things. And I think that that's absolutely great advice for everybody, all of the time. And I'm really happy to have the stars be echoing my sentiments. I'm wondering what my strange piece of art will be that I find. I've been looking for it. I'd like to read some. I have a good long list of weird books I want to read. Current layer. The bunny eels. The little bunny eels. Wait. And then these are not symmetrical, so we'll turn this off. Kind of fix this. It's not symmetrical. Where are you like that? That's strange. There we go. For better or worse, but like strongly, not just meh. Oh, okay. So a piece of art that makes you really angry also works. Well, that's fine. Eventually, a lot of these layers are going to get just merged down, but not yet. Not yet. For that, we will make another folder. Do I want to? No. Turn this on, duplicate it again, and isolate just the bangs. Just the bang. Gotta be a little bit more careful. But yeah, I really want to find some range books. Hopefully I can, with the stars on my side. Bigger. It's not black. So how many pieces of hair are we thinking? I'm thinking maybe one, like separate it out by these notches. 1, 2, 3, 4 would be good. I know I put way too many on mine. Sorry, I'm gonna take off the photo. So, thinking. Yeah, I'm thinking 4 pieces. So we will call this. Okay, and we're going to duplicate it. So there's 4 of them. 1, 2, 3. So there's 4. Okay. Average human head has about 100K hair. Yeah, I'm not Pixar, okay? Do I look like Pixar to you? I'm gonna turn off everything. So first we have this piece. And we'll go ahead and fill it in. That's so little. Just a nice curve. Probably something like that. Okay. Am I on the wrong layer? Yeah, I am. Weef. A little more tangible than most things Pixar. Yeah, I was thinking like Brave in particular. They went out on that one. Pretty sure they invented like a new computer program just for her hair. So the idea here is we have one piece of, and then we will have one. No, you look like a stuffed rabbit. Oh, I see. I see the joke now. The second piece. I was impatient and I was like, I'm just gonna do it. And then I just did it. That felt good. I can clean it a little bit if I feel like it, but Brave was aren't they the same company? I thought I thought Pixar and Disney were the same company. You can tell that I am not deep enough into the YouTube animation community. I'm always on the fringes. I'm always like, yeah, you guys are the coolest. I want to be just like you. Don't even know what company Brave was made by. A lot of trusting I have to do being up here as a YouTuber. I have to trust that you guys like don't hate my voice. So I'm like, oh, I'm certainly not doing an anime girl voice right now. When I get comfortable, I don't go high like that. That's like a customer service voice. I wish I was always had that voice. I wish that was my default voice, but it's not. It's not my default voice. So I'm comfortable, and so I'm like down here sounding like a Boston man. That's it's just a circle of transparent hair. If they didn't like your voice, they wouldn't stick around. Exactly. But I have to trust that, and that's hard. Trust is hard. You don't sound like a Boston man. Good. I'm glad you think that. Let's see what we got. There's probably going to be holes in it. I don't want that. See, there's holes in it. I said there would be. So this one, yeah, is the one we're going to want to fill further in. Something like that. We're going to see what that looks like. The other piece is gone. What we have to do here. Just kind of have it like that. I think that's good. Them back on. Yeah, why does this one go up so high? I kind of want them all to be at the same space. And this one's like up there. Oh, it's not even on the right. We want this one. Actually, though, let's just give this one more hair. Decided that we'll just give this one more. And then it's even. Okay. Watching clips feel the same way when I stream. That's normal. Okay. Yeah, because I watching it afterwards is definitely a very surreal experience. It doesn't sound like me. But also when it comes out of my mouth, it also doesn't sound like me. Does that make sense? I don't know. I have like a comfortable voice that when I'm comfortable, I just use it. And it's this one. I just use it when I'm comfortable. And it's not the voice I want. Like my customer service voice is like way up here. And I talk like I'm right? And it's like, that's the one I wish I was all the time. But it's effort. I don't want to do effort. I like your voice. Oh, thank you very, very much. I've been told multiple times that I have a good voice. Otherwise, I wouldn't put the stream on while I work. Thank you. Yeah, I never believe people, but I've been told multiple times that I have a voice. I have a good voice. I have a voice for radio. I wanted a radio show. Now I'm a VTuber. They're kind of the same. They're not, but they're kind of the same. And I just have to trust. Trust can be hard. So now we have our bangs, our side bangs. I'm actually going to delete this. Don't need it anymore. And we can turn that on. But I'm looking for this one. There we go. There we go. You've got to buy something about it translates really well over digital. Thank you. I avoid the distance by simply not listening to recordings of myself. Man, that makes sense. That's that. Let's give the eyebrows some color. We're gonna have to turn off bangs for that. Bald! Big forehead. We love big forehead. Where is this from? Why is it there? Where could it possibly be? Probably here. Oh, incorrect. It's there forever then. I do also think we all talk differently when we know it's into a microphone. It's not exactly the same as our friends hear us IRL. That makes sense. I would believe that for sure. I don't think I did both of the eyebrows. I think I only colored one of them. This one. No, I did both of them. Okay. There's that. And now I guess we get to color in her nightshade. Aww. Yeah, it's really hard. There's a fear of being seen in all of us. So stuff like that, I think it's really natural to be afraid of a microphone or afraid of a camera. And it's not even for the recording sake of it, like making a copy of you, like a camera or a piece of audio does. It's more the concept of like being loud, because I feel like a lot of people would have the same reaction to like being over a comm system or being on a loudspeaker. Just being loud and being heard, I feel like that's a really primal fear. I wonder what that's about. Not attracting predators. Something. Every now and then I hear a voice I can't stand, but also you step back and go, it's not really their fault. Yeah. And then people also, like, they do this with handwriting, where there will be a standard for a certain group to have similar handwriting. I'm thinking like doctors or the popular girls at school all had like leadership handwriting, if you know what I mean. And I think it's probably the same with voices, right? There's a certain like Burger King foot lettuce, like internet voice. There's the anime girl, I'm a VTuber, oh no, voice, right? There's standards. And I am not in the standard of the group I am looking for. I was thinking of popular girl handwriting. Yeah, it's like a very neat and blocky. I was always so entranced by how they all had the same handwriting. On the inside of a nightshade is yellow. I say, accidentally turning it yellow. Why was it so particular? Very round. Yes. Very neat and blocky and round. Like almost like they were filling in one of those forms that has a little box for each letter. But they were doing it on every single thing. I don't know what it was. I'm under the assumption that in some class they all took the same class and the teacher taught them the handwriting. That's the only way it could be, right? Some secret popular girl class. That's why I call it leadership handwriting, because a lot of the popular girls in my school took a class called leadership, and I just assumed that they taught them handwriting in there. Okay. Again, we're going much faster than I think. Every single time we stream, we go much faster than I think. And then I look back and I'm like, how have I spent 12 hours on this piece already? And I count the streams and I'm like, what do you mean 12 hours? They pass it down. Oh, like generational knowledge from popular girl to popular girl. I love that, actually. That's cute, though. Okay, she's looking good. She's looking good, though. I'm thinking that the horns are simply going to have to be like 100% watercolor. I don't think I can make line art for that. I don't think I can try and make it digitally nice. I think that's just going to have to be part of the watercolor process. So I'm going to leave those alone. What I can do I suppose if I have to, we can work on the hand. Do I want to do the hands? Not really. But a big question becomes, like, how are her hands? Is she doing a little, like, grippy on her sleeve? Is she holding them out very regally? Probably not like that, though. Probably. Come in for a hug. Come on in. Come give me a hug. Come give me a hug. I don't think that's quite the vibe. Well, or is it the vibe? Or is it the vibe, though? I guess I could do 2 different ones and have it be a toggle, but though I just really don't think that the hands will ever be seen. Flexing them like cat claws. Ooh. That's an idea. How would you even do that? Like that? That's a bit much. I think gripping her little sleeveys is probably the best bet. Also, I know that that's like way too far out. But... So I think she's got her... That's what this little line is her thumb out, right? Kind of follow that general shape. That's not what the thumb will be doing. That's the case. It's going to be more like hands up. Welcome to my MTV crib. Yeah, hands up. That would work. You can see how that would look. Have a very cult leader kind of vibe from that one, which I like. But honestly, I think gripping the sleeveys might be it. I think I'm gonna go with this one. So with that, we would have like one finger, this, not like that. Right? Thumb would be a bit bigger. Nice, pretty fingernail. And I'm not going to like separate out the fingers or anything. I don't think I'm there yet as a rigger. I'm just going to make this one one piece. Knuckles here. Out. Hands and I don't usually get along, so I'm just going to hope for the best here. Piggy nails. Okay, I think that turned out fine. And then we have lives next to it all. And then I get into the zone and I forget to talk. Something else I need to work on as a streamer. Okay, that seems correct. Now layering this is going to be a little difficult, but we'll make it work. So let's get her for her skin color, I mean. Thinking about those big nails. And I'm I'm thinking I'm going to make them black. I feel like the default choice would be to make them red. And something about black, I think it would work better with her. I'm doing time, huh? I think about a guy who mansplained how to draw points to me a lot. It was in high school that I went to the local community college while I was in high school because I wanted to save money. And I was taking an art class. And this guy like notices that I'm waiting for my art class because I did a lot of waiting. And he like just unprompted starts talking to me. And first of all, I'm like 16, 15, 16. And this man is a fully grown adult. Because I'm inside the community college. So that's fine. Like I'm not gonna talk about that. But it was just strange. The way he like came up to me and he was like, "Oh, so you're doing art? You're an artist? Is that?" And yeah. What of it? What about it? And he's like, "Wow, I'll give you an art tip. I'll give you an art tip. It took me years to figure out. I used to draw a lot of dragons, you know. I used to draw a lot of dragons. And I could never figure out why the teeth didn't look pointy. I could never figure it out why the teeth didn't look pointy until I figured out that you have to draw it with 2 lines. You can't just make a sharp turn. You have to draw it with 2 lines to the point. And then the teeth look sharp and pointy." And I'm like, okay. Like, get random art advice guy. And I think about it all the time because I always have to make sharp, pointy things. And I'm like, damn, that guy. That guy, though. I don't know. I don't even know if... Did I know that tip before he told it to me? I don't even know. Did he do me a solid? Coulda. Did I want him to talk to me? No. So this is going to have to be on top, and then the thumb is going to have to be a separate layer. I'm just now realizing it. That's unfortunate. What a dingus, exactly. Erase the thumb. I said erase the thumb on this one so that the fingies can be a layer that is over the fabric and the thumb can be a layer that's under the fabric. On this one, I'll erase everything but the thumb, you know? There's that, and then this is thumb. This is finger. And this is fingers color. thumb is going to go way down here. Hi, Sen, welcome in. I was thinking yesterday, context with you good advice changes whether I'll take it. Yeah, absolutely. They really ought to just learn how to flirt like a normal human being. That was flirting? Wait, hold on. That was flirting? I thought that was just a guy mansplaining to me. That was flirting? Hello? Oh, there's the hand. Like I said, I think I'm gonna give her. Could be both. I mean, it could be both. I didn't expect it to be both. But I have been told that I am extremely oblivious to flirting. I guess it's bad attempt at flirt. Okay. Well, it was so bad that the weird kid who didn't know what flirting was also didn't realize it was flirting. Try a little harder. Damn. Maybe, no, actually, maybe don't try harder. Maybe that's actually a really bad advice. So it feels it comes from a desire to help, not a desire to give me advice, because I think obviously I'll never be able to figure it out on my own. Yeah. Yeah, I think that that's a lot of, like, quote unquote bad teachers as well. Is it's just entirely the vibe of, are they helping or are they explaining? Pingy nails. Okay, and then just for my own sake, I know this isn't how it's going to work in the final, but it will look very nice. I'm going to bring this down. Flip it. Flip it into shape. Shape it up. And I think it needs move. Oops, not like that. Like there-ish, maybe? And then we will have to go into here and fix this. Where does this go? Oh, it goes there. Interesting. Never mind. It's actually just way off. That looks right. I think right. Friend, Item. Now say please. I don't want it. Yeah. I don't want it anymore. I just realized that the hairball and the end of the hairball also have to move. We'll do that later. Nope, we'll do it now. We'll do it now. We'll do it live. So that would be this one. Okay. Actually, I think I'm gonna have to go in and like get rid of all these folders and merge stuff down pretty quickly. I think we might actually be at that point. Actually, no, I'm right. I'm right. Can we go back? Go back. Okay. Now we're where I want to be. Sorry. The item was bandages. I said I'll just let my character die. No. Okay, unfortunately, a lot of these things I think I'm just going to be merging on. So that's going to be a lot of time here for a minute. That's okay. We can sit. We can talk about extremely obvious men stuff. I'm so upset that the bottom layer is the layer that keeps its name in this. It makes things so difficult for me. I suppose that's the one thing that I will say bugs me about this program is the bottom layer that you're merging on keeps the name. It's not how I want it. I want the top layer to keep the name. Then I lose all of my naming when I get the lines down onto the color. I suppose I should just immediately be doing. One. Two. Three. Four. This is side bangs. This is nightshade. This I don't know what that is. Not the line. Uh-oh. Oh, I see. Interesting. Do it again. Oh! Keep it that time. Not the bandages. Yeah. Eyebrow. not going to merge iris and iris color though. That one I do want to like work on. This one can get merged. I'll say bottom here. This is completely unknown. Next. Okay, bro. All right, Obi. Wonderful. Obi harvest was good this year. Oi. Bro, blue. Tail. Blue. Eyes are folder. Bro, blue one. Why? Tail one. Alright, that's this just going to be a liner here, right? Phone is so hot right now. Inner, bottom, say that. Oh, bottom. Yeah. And we can just duplicate these when I'm done. Leave. There's leave. I'm gonna delete this whole thing. All right. Now, I duplicate. And this is just so things look nice. How far does it need to be? It needs to go I assume like 16. That was not faster. Oh, further than that. Okay. $40. $32-ish. $35-ish. I guess we'll find out better if I pick one that needs to be correct, like this I didn't do. Ah! Okay. I wanted to take this and I wanted to make a layer specifically for the hair and specifically for the rope. So we're going to, I suppose, just turn off everything below here. Turn off these and we'll make this layer just for the hair. So we can take out all of this line art. Okay. Not like that though. Make the hairline art decent and continue it. Yeah, a bit like that. Okay, I have to put my phone on the charger. It's so warm that I'm going to take it out of its case. There we go. And then on here, we'll fill in the missing parts. So we have just a ponytail. I'm pretty sure I have that on, which I'm not going to enjoy later, but that's all right. Nothing's wrong. And now we have a ponytail that looks like a ponytail. We can merge these ones together. There we go. I'm going to turn this off and erase everything I just did. And then for these ones, I'm going to just erasing the lines I don't, just much easier. Thinking about it, doing a big think about it, and it would be fun to mod a Miku figure into this character. I don't think it would be that hard if we just found a Miku figure that had a kimono on and didn't have had low pony. And then we'll do, these are ponytail. Now, I'm going to duplicate this, flip it, and see how many pixels off it is. So that I can translate everything else to that point, because for some reason our midpoint is not the midpoint. And I did not look at what the number was. Oh, hold on. I have to go in here because I'm like, what was the number? Am I even going to be able to see it? I'm watching my own stream looking for the number. Nope, it's not on screen. Okay, well, that's fine. I'll just do it again. The answer is 46. 46. I'm going to do that. Well, I don't really want to do that with all of them because I'm going to have to like paint them all. But I guess I should paint things that are symmetrical differently so that it doesn't look bad. So I am going to do this for all of them. And it was 46. And these will go down on everything. So we're still keeping things where they need to be. We're still trying to be organized. New prop is cute. Thank you. I was really excited to find it. It was for free on a site called Booth. Now, same with, we are going to make a folder for this one, just because I'm lazy. Duplicate layer, flip, and this whole thing will move the, it has everything. Yeah, it's just not visible. Okay. 46. And last two gonna be airball. Move that over. Vortex. Probably not gonna shade. Well, maybe I'll shade that one twice. I don't know yet. And then bottom hair. Let's drag it down first. Flip and 40. Okay. So we can turn everything that's off back on and take a look at her. See what's missing. Okay. This is her. This is where we're at. I think it looks quite nice. I think the colors work. I think the shapes work. So far, so good. This isn't done, but that's okay. And her legs need. I am going to take a break. Be right back. I need some water and such. So I'll be back soon. It looks great. Thank you so much. I'm going to copy. Don't worry, I'm still here for now. You look. Thank you. And let's. Ooh, well, not quite. I'm gonna let you look at it because we're all proud. We all like seeing it go together. I'll be right back. Oh yeah, he loves Fruit Loops. He loves Fruit Loops so much. Like, obviously he likes food and he begs for it when it's dinner time and he likes treats. But Fruit Loops are special. They come out and he like goes ham. He's like, I gotta have some of those or I'm gonna die. Please, please, Daddy, please give me some Fruit Loops. It's just like the meme, like the Fruit Loop cat meme. Brother, give me the loops is exactly what he's doing. Absolutely wild. Our last cat liked Doritos, that's true. And honestly, fits their personalities. Okay. So what is up next? We can flip the if we wanted to, but I think that's honestly just gonna be like I just don't think we need to. I think it'd be more economical to not do that. We could figure out the booby. I would need to turn this off, or at least learn what's going on in it. Okay, these can be merged down. This is top. This is underdress. And this is shoulders. Eventually, this one is going to have to be 2 layers. We'll figure that out later. Canned green beans. Cucumbers. It's because he's on that health food kick. He probably likes blueberries too. But I was going to turn shoulders off. Add a line art layer. Ourselves love set up to do line art. Kind of just get those badonkadonks in here, in the room. Are the badonkadonks in the room with us? Do the badonkadonks need to be centered? Probably a good idea because they were way off center. I think we decided that there. That's that part. And then we would want on the shoulders specifically. Some pretty collarbone action going on. Collarbones are probably my most simpiest part. Like if I had to choose a place on somebody that I went, ooh, about its collarbones. Too flat. It's supposed to be very flat, but not like that. I think that's all right. Yeah. Together, this one's wrong. I'll tell you that one. That one's wrong. Because these need to, this is the arm, right? Arm's going to come up like that. And if anything, have something like that happening. But I think this one. We also need another line on this underdress that's missing a line. Ooh, fun. How'd that happen? Oh, again, need that turned off. That is mine. Hello, Libby. Welcome. It's so good to see you. Right now we're working on Spooky Lady. She's coming along quite nicely, I think. Got her snakes and her rope. Now we will need to work on her feet and her legs, which I very much do not want to do. Or we could work on her little angel eyeballs or demon eyeballs or whatever they are. She's looking good. Thank you so much. Let's... Still think something's wrong with the legs that I want to take a good deep look at. So instead of that, let's go ahead and just kind of make an eyeballs layer. And turn off these. A little bit more of what we're doing. There we go. Get her legs and feet done and do her eyes as a little treat. I guess so. I guess I should be that way, huh? I just very much don't want to, because I'm pretty sure something's terribly wrong with the way that I did them. Have a hip here. Other hip. Right. Something about this knee. I feel like it needs to like come out this way more, maybe. Something about it's wrong. I can't quite figure it out. Maybe it's that this isn't curving here. But honestly, we can fix that by just putting... Well, not really. Those aren't two different things yet, but that's okay. Let's turn that off. And let's just see what we can do. Right. Don't worry about this. This is me just understanding where the knee is. Still think it would come out further. That. Get those ropes out of the way. I bet she's thinking the same thing. Gotta get those ropes out of the way. Back ropes as well. Are somewhere around. There we go. Just come out. Mind having that be all one layer. Finds really well, honestly. Yeah, see, that looks much better than what was there. What was there was making me kind of nervous. And this is right. Your leg right. Turn this back on so I know what way her hips are going better. Our other need something more. I draw completely underneath what I can't see. How would I turn it on to like 50? Might make it way better. That makes it much better. This other one. Okay, under something I can't see. Why am I drawing it even though you can't see it? For a reason. And I am going to make this leg be all one. I don't have to worry about separating it all out. This left leg, all one piece. Not quite. Well, maybe I was right. Damn. Program is finally starting to give up. Right? feel. I'm gonna actually almost like straight onto the camera. Don't worry about it. There we go. That feels fine. Sort of. It is kind of breaking foot there. Kind of. Put it further this way if it would feel much less broken. Yeah. Wait. Now this, she is like turning her foot at her ankle, which is not. It's very anime girl of her, but that's not how people tend to do it. You turn kind of at hip. Or maybe that's just me since I've been doing ballet. Not having the center of her knee be here and then the center of her foot be there is not, it's not looking comfy to me. I'm going to see if I can change it up a bit. Just make this. Ideally, it would look something like that. The center of her knee becomes on this side, not in the center. Doesn't need to quite that. Like that. Which means I can go down sketch, do the same thing, put here, have it line up for when I'm drawing later. Okay. The urge to quit is so strong. And we're going to persevere. Let's pull these. Yeah, well, no, these ones are fine. It's this one. It needs pulled down. It ended up becoming a sketch layer. That's not well. Go, Given. You've got this. Thank you. Thank you very much, Rowan. Can't quite tell what I've drawn and what's sketch and what's not. Too far up. There. Ay. Bye. Bye, Merwin. Thank you for being here. It means a lot for me to have you stop by. So have a really lovely day. Something like that. Nope, we don't want that on that layer. We want it on its own. Right. Hey, one. Stupid. Oh, that perspective is something. That perspective is something. Problem with that. Needs to be. Like that. Oh man. No? That's right. Oh. Here. Yeah, and that's what I'm gonna want. So are they all the way across? I think on this thing. Do it same here. Same plane. Way too. Way too forward. Nice. Would not advise standing on your stiff tiptoes on that kind of shoe. Absolutely not. Okay, I'm on my wit's end for that. So we're going to play with the eyeball. Is what I speculate. Say as I turned on the things that should not have been turned on. That's okay. Sketch back on. Oh, sketch is on. Turn it up a little bit. Play with the eyeballs is a little treat. Now we're only going to make the outsides of the eyeball. And the inside will be movable, right? The pupils and the eye. Wow. I get to a certain part in drawing and it's just like everything leaves in my brain. Everything decides it doesn't need to live there. And just heads out. These lines are, in fact, I was like, these are kind of thicker. They are. They're 0.1 thicker, and I don't like it. I actually don't like it. Now these ones that are like looking up, and you can see the shape of the cornea. Don't think I'm going to be able to animate those ones, but that's okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Have a good day, Libby. I'm really glad that you were here. I'm going to do like tear duct kind of placements though. Even if we're not seeing the corneas on this layer, like some tear duct type texture would. There we go. nice. Let's do a layer of just the irises. I think if I do it right, this can be all one layer that moves with the eyes and gives the illusion of all of these eyeballs moving simultaneously. And what I mean by do it right is maybe not all of them. That one needs to be on a different layer. This one. And like I said, what I mean by do it right is make it so they won't like bump into each other when they move. Now on this one, well, I might as well. Actually, I don't think that's right. So since this one just can't move, he's just going to live there. He's always looking up. Same with this one. So we have eyeballs. We have irises 1. A few different layers for this. We'll have, I suppose, on top of that, pupils. I say pupils 1. And then when I move, say, the pupils, we'll just move the irises for now. You can see what I mean. They'll all move as one. Hopefully, I can make that work without them bumping too much into each other. Like going into other eyes, you know? I might have to change that later. It might not work, but I'm hoping it will work like that, right? My brain is a little bit fried, though. So I'm going to call it for now, for here. I think she looks fantastic. I'm quite proud of where we've gotten. Turn everything back on. Yeah. Oh, like something's missing. It's her rope. I think she looks fantastic. But my brain's fried. I'm going to go. Thank you so much, everybody, for hanging out with me. I had a great time. I love these art streams so much. I will be back at 8 o'clock my time, so in about 4 hours, for our tarot stream. Come by and join, please. I'll see you later. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.